Morning guys, this is more of a video for the newer customers, but at the same time we do have existing customers who may not know the difference between the type of snow foams that we do. Now, we've been producing snow foam for pretty much 20 years. It's obviously a massive thing. It has been for 4 or 5 years. You know, everybody's into snow foam, and a majority of the time it's to do with Instagram posts and obviously getting likes, and it looks cool on the car, but it obviously does an actual job. Now, to me, I would never wash a car without some form of pre-wash, and the reason you use a snow foam is primarily because what it does is soften up any dust and dirt that might be on the car. You let it kind of soften up while it's milling on the car, and then you rinse it off, and you've taken 70–80% of the dirt away from the car before you've even come to clean it. If you have ceramic or a good sealant, or you've just applied a wax, you'll also find that the majority of things just fall straight off the car, including bugs, so you've got less chance of damaging your paint because you're not touching the paint the same way. And that's the reason why snow foam, to me, is probably one of the biggest parts of washing a car. Now, biggest difference in the brands, or I should say the versions that we do in our brand, we have the old school mix, which we've had for the longest we can imagine. This was our starting snow foam. This particular one is a much stronger agent, so it has more cut. Now, what we normally sell this to customers for is anybody who is wanting to clean, say, a commercial vehicle or something like the Herbie we've just restored, or a car that doesn't get maintained often or has no protection. The old school mix is stronger, therefore removes more from the car because it has a stronger cutting agent to it. Now, the only downside to this, and it's not really a big downside, but if it's strong weather, if it's really warm, you've got a dark coloured car, obviously water evaporates pretty quick, snow foam evaporates quicker. So in summer especially, we do say to customers, you need to kind of keep up to this and make sure you're rinsing it off per panel sometimes if you're in direct heat, or just try and use it on an evening, because this can create more water stains than this one here. And the reason for that is just it's got a stronger cutting agent, so therefore it dries a little bit quicker when you've done your rinse process. But that's not really down to the snow foam, that's just how it's actually cutting itself. So when you actually jump to the one we sell to pretty much every customer, which is the Scene Collection, the reason why we called that Scene Collection is because of the way it foams. So you get, with this particular one, a much denser foam, more the marshmallow look, and it's what people wanted years ago for Instagram and social media because it looks cool on your photographs. Now, it still works. It is our favourite. It's the only one I use on pretty much everything we've got, including my own cars. The reason why we recommend this one for customers who maintain the car or have a protection on the car, or it's something that is kept up with, is this one you use half the amount of snow foam. It also leaves less water stains if it is in direct heat, because it literally falls off the car much quicker, purely because the grab isn't the same, but it pulls the dirt and dust off the paint just as well, especially on a maintained car. So like with this one, a lot of the time I'll literally snow foam my car, rinse it off, sometimes use filtered water even just to do the final rinse, and I won't even dry the car, drive off, and my car is actually clean because I've got ceramic coatings on the car. So that's your kind of two versions, and what we say to all clients is, for a heavier coat, something that needs a bit more work, use the old school mix. Now, this is around 200 mils to a litre in your snow foam lands. The Scene Collection is only around 100 mils to 800 mils or a litre of your snow foam lands. So you actually use much less of this, and it's a longer lasting product base. So like we said, basically with these two, this comes in a 5 litre barrel, this is a 5 litre barrel, but we also do a 500 ml bottle in the Scene Collection because you hardly use any at all. This will do still 5 washers, possibly more if you use a little bit less. But you can get a really affordable snow foam. We don't charge you for it like a lot of brands do. We haven't changed the price on ours for at least 5 years, if at all. I don't even remember changing it. And it literally starts from as little as £6, £20 for the big barrel, and £25 for the big barrel of Scene. You can order it online. We ship next day with DHL. And if you watch the video now, this will show you how the Scene Collection looks when it's being applied to a car.